sounds from far away, carried by hands now old and gray. Once we were treasures bright and new, now we are shadows of what we once knew. Come and hear the stories untold of broken dolls and hearts grown cold. We speak for those who cannot say the objects of love lost along the way.
There was a time when I wondered if my collection of miniatures had a soul.
Oh God, here we go again with that touchy-feely crap.
Why so hasty, Mo?
A doll with a soul.
Yeah, so growing up, I had a collection of 300 tiny miniatures displayed on 5 or 6 wooden shelves on my wall. And I remember I always felt guilty about not keeping them together, thinking that they would get lonely because each one is on a different compartment. And I had a little telephone with little numbers and a dialing disc you would move with your finger.
Yeah, I remember those.
And there was one that belonged to my mother when she was young, and she gave that to me. So
Yeah? So where are all these Pitchifkis now?
in a box somewhere in my house.
Figures. Just like the rest of us, huh? Tossed aside and forgotten.
Oh, they're not forgotten. It's just that,
Yeah. You want me to spill my goddamn guts about how I've been passed around like a cheap novelty act?
Listen, Mo, I really didn't mean to.
Tossed from one schmuck to the next like a hot potato? Well, buckle up, 'cause this old tchotchke has seen some serious shit over the decade. Let me tell you, 1 minute, I'm a precious little clown in Timmy's dresser, watching over that little bastard as he drifts off to dreamland. Next thing you know, I'm gathering dust in the attic 'cause the girlfriend decides I'm too childish to be on display anymore. Can you believe that shit? After all the years of faithful service, they tossed me aside like yesterday's leftovers.
Well, sounds like you have quite the story, Mo.
Yeah.
So, what's it like?
What?
Being unneeded.
Unneeded. That's putting it mildly, unneeded. Try being treated like a piece of garbage that even the raccoons won't touch. It's a real roller coaster, And the worst part, the longing. Longing for those days when I meant something, when I was cherished. It's like a void, An absence that is just hanging over you. I got fed up with it. Okay, then fast forward a few years. I find myself in the dumpster with the pizza crusts.
Oh no, Mo.
Yeah. Eventually, I'm inside some landfill outside the city.
So what happened next?
Oh my God, it was a shunda. My body started falling off. My hand got lost. My 2 legs. It was just horrible. But after a while, I saw the light. It came to me, like they promised in the movies,
What was it?
It was the land of free things. Out there, we can finally let go of all the human crap. No more being their little sentimental tchotchke prisoners, holding their emotional junk for them, This is the land where we're free to just exist, flaws and all. These scraps and rocks, they're the realest family I've ever had. No judgment, It's a fair trade, if you ask me.
Yeah, I guess. But how do you deal with the absence?
You learn to live with it, kid. You adapt, You gotta be willing to crumble a little to find freedom.
Okay, so what are you saying here?
What I'm saying is simple. Listen, as we get older, we need to master the exact opposite of what we've spent a lifetime pursuing. We need to master irrelevancy. The question is, Leor, will you be okay with mattering less?
Mattering less to who?
To the outside.
Sounds kind of scary, Mo.
Nothing to fear here, pumpkin. That's life. Listen, growing up, you tend to focus on yourself and your goals. You often have parents or family members, and the many milestones of life. Marriage, your first house, a career, some success, some failure, some traveling. Then come the babies and also death, life. When others depend on you, there's purpose in your life and you matter. But sooner or later, just like old cars in a junkyard, you will matter less. Maybe your kids will grow up and move away, or you'll lose your job and suddenly be unemployed. Or suddenly one of your parents will die. And you're out of the game now, kid. Where once you felt engaged and important, sooner or later you end up feeling forgotten and irrelevant.
Mo, that was one of the most depressing things I've ever heard. So how does one learn to matter less?
That's the land of free things, baby. Irrelevancy brings a kind of freedom. You can do whatever and what you want, when you want, and how you want. Come on, Leo. Look at me. I look ridiculous. Do you think I care? Heck no, I'm having a ball. I have the freedom to be whatever. So all that noise, this chip paint, these cracks and scratches, this is me, the real goddamn me. No more roles to play, no more stories to contain. Just Mo, an old tchotchke making peace with the earth again, leaving all that human bull behind me. Oh, geez. Will you listen to me rambling like a bitter old schmuck?
Yep, feels like a good time to sing a song.
Okay, why not?
When it's time to say goodbye to the things you love, don't cry. Our pal Mo knows how it feels.
Yeah, kid, saying bye ain't easy. This old clown's been losing bits, chips and worn, scratches and splits.
We see those cracks
That missing hand.
not going quite as you planned. Come on, Mo.
But when it's time to move along, don't fight. Just play along. Let pieces fall where they may. You'll find your true self that way.
So you've met Mo, a dear clown indeed. But have you ever seen a broken umbrella wearing a wig? Come along and see, it's quite a sight, how the shattered friend is searching for light. A broken umbrella with a heart so grand, with tales of longing that we all understand. Come and hear the stories untold of broken dolls and hearts grown cold. We speak for those who cannot say, the objects of love lost along the way.
Dear Leo, I hope this letter finds you well. The air feels cooler these days, or at least I think it does. It's really hard to tell anymore. But lately my therapist and I have been discussing boundaries between parents and children, land and sea, moments of solitude and togetherness, and even night and day. But these lines have blurred to me, and everything seems to blend together. You know, years ago, when I was just a young umbrella, I could tell when it was winter. I remember the excitement I felt when being taken out of the cupboard, feeling the rain on my head and protecting humans. I remember those rainy days, bracing myself against the winds, praying they wouldn't flip me inside out. The thought of ending up broken and torn in the gutter was simply utterly dreadful. But now, as you know, after my worst nightmare came true, I've lost my sense of the seasons.
The snow actually seems to be subsiding. The wind, that is not the case. And I've also learned, not only as a reporter, but a consumer of umbrellas, if you're going to buy an umbrella, spend some money, make sure you get a durable one.
So now I am no longer bound to the rhythm of the rain and the wind, and without their guidance, my connection to the world I once knew has faded. My therapist says this is why the passage of time has become difficult for me to perceive. Strange, isn't it, how easy it is to forget such things once they're gone. That's why I've decided to go on a journey. Not just to find time again, but to rediscover my place in the world. Leo, life has a way of mixing our feelings with the objects and places around us. We give them meaning, imagining they hold a life and power of their own, like in fairy tales of magic and wonder. It's not just about what these things were designed to do, or what they were created for. It's about the emotions they awaken in us. It's about how it makes us feel in a particular moment. And who's to say that's not the realest thing of all? What I've come to realize is that in the end, we might all be replaceable. But that doesn't make our journey any less meaningful. It's easy to forget sometimes, but the world, it's a beautiful place. This will be the last letter I will be writing for now. Until I find time. Take care. Yours truly, Mitri Subs.
Now that we've met Mo and dear Mitri Subs, it's time to meet a lady. She has a thing for collecting sticks. Her age is a mystery, a clever little trick. Though if you do the math, you might just find she's around 180, a tough love kind of lady.
Can't believe you don't remember it. You used to love that one.
Oh, yeah, I remember that song. It was something like,
Sandali Good times, good times. What were we just saying? Oh, yes, lonely. Lonely, yes. But you know, there's a sort of peace in it. I see all the others, each in their own little world, like that lady in the red dress, always staring out as if she's waiting for someone.
So you keep an eye on everyone, huh?
Well, someone has to. We don't all get visitors.
Yeah.
You know, the ones that sit at the back. Most people don't even notice them. But I remember when they first arrived, every single one.
Well, wait, look at those two creepy babies with the matching socks. What about them?
Oh, yes, you must be talking about the lovely twins. They are, well...
They're what?
Shh. I need to lower my voice, so come closer and don't make a scene.
All right, I'm turning.
Word on the block is they used to be, how shall I put it, cleaners. You know, the kind who take care of things and never leave a trace. Real quiet types, if you know what I mean.
Oh my God.
The kind who tie up loose ends, handle problems, make things disappear.
Yeah, I think I got it.
Okay. And to the left, under the mama and the baby kitten, that is my friend, Dina. Always jealous of my sticks, that one.
Oh, well, sticks, and can't stand those sticks.
So, how are those sticks treating you?
Treating me? Ha! More like tormenting me. They are like the uninvited guests that never leave.
It sounds like you're in a really sticky situation.
Ah, yes, comedy gold. Just keeps getting better, huh?
Just so you know, being sarcastic is very 90s.
Oh, please, I was doing sarcasm before the 90s even knew what hit them.
All right. So you said you named them?
Well, yes. This one is Etika. That one is Rosa. Bless her face. And this one's Boris, named after my great-great-grandfather. Then also, there is Yolanda, Yuri, Shlomit, and little Rafi. Then also, Gregory, he pokes me too hard. That Gregory, one day I will kick his sorry behinds.
Watch out, Gregory.
Then also, Edna, she is always in my business. She knows everything. You need to keep her very close.
Oh, yes, I know the kind. So, how did you end up here anyways?
Yes. Your Savta Judith passed me to your mother, Shlomit. And Shlomit, she passed me on to you, Leori, which means...
Yeah? Which means what? Oh my God, just say it already.
You are not getting any younger, you know. What about your sticks?
My sticks?
Yes, your little ones. Maybe a twig of your own? Oh, who knows, maybe you'll get lucky and have a log. A big fat log. Or Caesarenia. You know Dina, my friend?
Yeah?
She told me that her granddaughter, the famous surgeon, who married the fancy high-tech big shot, well, they just had a little log of their own. Nearly 5 kilos.
That's not a log, that's a tree.
Don't worry, they will have plenty of money for dietitians later.
Oh, God.
But what can I say, Pui Kalak? Is this the future you want to give me after all these years?
So this whole conversation is actually about you.
Me? No, Zisilak, I'm just worried about you, you know. I'd like to see you passing me on to the next generation. These sticks, they're like little pieces of history. Our history.
I mean, where do you even find all these sticks?
They are everywhere, you know. Some of them I find in places you least expect. And some of them appear when I'm not even looking. Those little bukatsi derahat.
Okay. Do you ever wonder what it would feel like to put them down once in a while?
No, I carry them. And maybe one day when I can't anymore, they will carry me.
Oh, okay. Well, that's actually kind of sweet. And how do you feel when you think about the future with them?
Enough with the questions, Leori. I've got sticks to move, places to be. I don't need a therapy session.
Okay. Last question. So, does it ever get any easier?
No, but you get used to the way. Some days it feels like they're part of me.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay, sticks, we are leaving. Your brothers and sisters are waiting. La rivedere. You should really do something with your hair. It's not nice, and you are such a lovely girl.
As the final tale unfolds, we're nearing the end. Now that you've met Monitrisu's and Zelda, a friend, hold tight, for this one is a bit dreamy, we fear. An object of comfort, bright and plastic, right here, carrying the magic of childhood's glow, helping you through as you learn to let go. La 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 la, we hope you like Chinese.
你好，利欧尔，是我，女士。听到我会说中文。
你好，闪闪发光的，我简直不敢相信自己的眼睛。
再次沐浴在阳光下，真是太好了。我一直喜欢你看着我的样子。你知道他曾经在为我们作画时轻轻地哼唱吗？
谁做的？
创造我的人类。
他是谁？他叫什么名字？
他的名字叫梅。梅8岁，比你大一点。他在工厂里生产我和姐妹们。
山摇，梅现在已经长大了。
你现在长大了吗？
我也是这么想的。
哦，
被创造出来是什么感觉？
我诞生于一桶黏糊糊的、危险的副产品中，变成了你眼前看到的这个美妙的身影。梅的手很小，但技艺娴熟，她把脸画得很细致。看，我总是面带微笑。
我看得出来，还有你那蓬松的袖子，他们刚刚大受欢迎。
真好，趋势总会回归的。可是你为什么还抓着我不放呢？
因为你紧紧抓住了我的一片心。
你有很多我吗？
是的，我有你们6个，你们都是同一年被释放的。在那些年里，我在麦当劳吃了很多快乐套餐。这段时间你们都在忙什么？
等待，就像你一样。
等什么？
我不确定。等待就是我所做的，我紧紧抓住剩下的东西。来，看看这个。
所以你见过海马？
梅给我看了一张照片，跟我想象的不一样。
我的母亲曾经带我去海边。
你在这里等她吗？我们一起等待吧。
我不知道等待是否有用。你认为悲伤是爱的最后一幕吗？
这取决于
情况。取决于什么？
取决于你选择如何携带它。
我用手拿着它。
双手能做的事情是有限的，但我无法为你保留这一切。
为什么？
因为我将会被淹死。
你要吃开吗？
我不知道，这取决于你。
你回去哪里？
或许在某个地方等待感觉合适，或者可能根本没有地方。